Now children, you should remember this thing, that we should not write the name of entrepreneur. In place of that, we write capital account. Fine. Here Ram and Sons started business with cash. Ram and Sons is basically C.R. Ram and Sons is the entrepreneur. But we will not write his name, but instead of that we will write capital account. Now as per personal account rule, what is the rule? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Now here the capital has been given by the entrepreneur to the company, and C.R. Ram and Sons is the giver to the company, and cash is what coming in the firm. So what will be the entry? As per real account rule, debit what comes in, and as per personal account rule, it will be credit the giver. So what should be the entry? Cash account to capital account. Why? Because cash is getting in and we don't write the name of C.R. Ram and Sons because he is entrepreneur. We write capital account. So it will be cash account to capital account. Only this thing you have to remember. Rest in all cases we write the name of debtor or creditor. But for entrepreneur we write capital account. Next one we have already discussed, purchase goods for cash, purchase account to cash account. Goods are coming in the business, we don't write goods account, we write purchase account. So purchase account to cash account, cash is going out. We have already discussed it. Now the April 4th entry you see, purchase goods from Subhash. Now Subhash is not giving cash here. You have to understand the April 4th entry, it is written purchase goods from Subhash. That means it is a credit purchase. Fine. Here cash transaction has not taken place. Subhash is the debtor here. Creditor here, because company has purchased goods from Subhash but company has not paid cash to Subhash. So that's why you have to understand that Subhash is the creditor here. Now move on to the transaction of April 7. It is written sold goods for cash. That we have already done. That the entry would be Mahesh's cash account to sales account. April 7 you can see here, cash account to sales account. Why? Because cash is getting in the business and goods are going out of the business. We don't write goods account, we either write purchase when raw materials are purchased, and when finished products are sold, that is written as sales account. Okay, so the entry for April 7 will be cash account to sales account. Fine. And when it will be credit sale, like sold goods to Mahesh. Here Mahesh is the person who is the debtor of the company. He owes money to the company and he has not given cash to company at the time of sale. Okay, so till the time he will not be paying cash to company, Mahesh will be treated as the debtor of the company. Fine. And the entry will be Mahesh to sales. Why? Because cash is not coming in the business as according to April 7 rule. April 7th transaction. Fine. At that sale, cash get into the business. But here cash is not coming in the business. But Mahesh has just taken away the goods of company and he is the debtor. As per the personal account rule, debit the receiver. So Mahesh will be debited. You have already learnt about personal account rule, debit the receiver and credit the giver. So in that case, when Mahesh took away the goods and goods were sold to Mahesh, Mahesh was the receiver. He has not given cash to company, so his name will be Mahesh is the receiver here. Credit what goes out. So Mahesh account will be debited because he is the receiver, and credit what goes out as per real account rules. So 2 sales will be credited. Now move on to the entry of 10th April. It is given paid cash to Subhash. Now who is the receiver here? Subhash is the receiver, and what is going out of the firm? Cash is going out. As per nominal account rule, Subhash account will be debited and credit what goes out as per real account rule. Cash will be credited. Okay. So what will be the entry? That entry would be Subhash account to cash account. 8,000 debit, 8,000 credit. Next is received cash from Mahesh. Now Mahesh is the giver here, and what company is receiving? Cash. What comes in debit? Credit the giver. So what will be the entry? Cash account to Mahesh account, because debit what comes in and credit the giver. Mahesh is giving money and company is receiving cash. As per real account rule, debit what comes in. As per personal account rule, credit the giver. Now let's move on to next one, that is April 16. The end transaction is purchase goods from Ravi for cash, 7,500. Fine. We have already done such type of entry. Purchase means what is coming in. Goods are coming in. Purchase account will be debited. Purchases account. And for cash purchase, so cash is going out of the business. Purchase to cash. Real account rule. Debit what comes in. Credit what goes out. In the same way, sold goods to Suresh. We have already done. Credit what goes out and debit what comes in. But here in this case, Suresh is the one who has purchased goods from the company, and company has sold goods to Suresh on credit. That means Suresh is the creditor here. But he is receiving goods from the company and he is not paying cash to the company. So you have to remember, we don't have to write cash debit because cash is not getting in the business. But Suresh is the receiver. Then in that case, 2 accounts would be there. Goods are going out and Suresh is the receiver. So Suresh will be debited, debit the receiver as per nominal account rule, and credit what goes out as per real account rule. Cash is moving out of the firm. We children, keep on trying. You will definitely be able to do. Paid rent, paid wages, paid salary. In all the cases, the expenses are done by the company. So rent account debit, cash account credit, because rent is expense as per nominal account rule. The rent will be debited, cash is moving out as per nominal account rule. Paid wages, wages will be debited and cash will be credited. Okay, and received commission, we have already read about it, that nominal account rule is, you have to remember nominal account rule, credit all incomes and gains. So received commission, when it will be there, commission received will be credited and cash will be debited because cash is coming in and commission has been received by the company. So the entry in that case would be cash account debit, commission received account credit. Whenever something will be received, that will be credited, and for that reason cash will get in the business. So real account rule will be applied, debit what comes in. Fine. I hope this will help you out. Try more and more sums. Wherever you won't be able to do, you may ask me.